Hey everybody, it's Lexy Romano with Phx Finds. Phx Finds. Phx Finds. This episode is brought to you by Dr. Matthew Harmon of the Village Dental Center. It's the new year and time for your new smile. It's so easy to get started. Just go to @Dr. Matthew Harmon on Instagram and set up a free virtual consultation today. On this episode, we check out Hampton Design and Closets, plus cook and hunt. Try some tasty brunch at Deli Jam. Grab a glass of wine at Peacock Wine Bar. Try the famous straw sandwich at Miracle Mile Deli, and catch up with our favorite dentist, Dr. Matthew Harmon. Hey everybody, it's Lexy Romano with Phx Finds. I'm here in Scottsdale today, and I'm standing here with the beautiful and talented Mary Hampton, and she is the owner, the designer, the mastermind behind all things Hampton Design and Closets. Mary, thank you so much for having me today.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. We're so excited to have you.
Yeah, well, I love your space. This is so cool. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about Hampton Design and Closets and just kind of why you went into this and kind of how this all came about.
So we are so excited to have you and excited for the new showroom. We've been in business about 5 years, and I started it with the premise that I just love the mom and pop feel of not being a big box store and having a franchise behind us. It's just me, and I just love being able to help people. And so being able to impact people and their spaces is really why I got into the business, and I just love it.
Yeah, that is so cool. So tell me a little bit more about how do you work with people to kind of design the closet? I mean, is it a hands-on, one-to-one kind of a thing?
It is. So in every client's home, I'll go into their space, and let's say it's a walk-in closet that they want to design a master closet, and we'll talk about how they live and how they function and what they like in the closet and don't like about what their current closet is actually missing. And so it's a great way to be able to collaborate what they need and what they want in their spaces.
I love that. Yeah, so what they need, what they want. What about like specialty detail things?
Yeah,
do you do stuff like that?
We do. So, a lot of times in closets, you'll need drawers and spaces or a hamper or silly things, that are just your day-to-day and things that you functionality of what you do in your day. But little touches like a valet pull-out where you can add it to the closet. It's nothing to do, but man, does it make a huge difference in your day-to-day and like in the confidence of what you're gonna wear. Pick out your outfit the day before, hang it on that valet rod, and you're already one step closer and accomplished for the next day.
Absolutely.
So I love things like that. It's the little details that my love pours into, and so I love to do that in every single space that I'm in.
Good for you. That is so cool. And you don't do just closets. I mean, you have all kinds of stuff. You do kitchens, you do entertainment spaces. Tell me more about all that stuff.
So, walk-in closets, reach-in closets, kids' rooms, playrooms, media centers, wine bars. It's always great to have a space for everything. So
I love that.
Laundry room is my favorite to design. You're in it, and it's something you have to do. So if it can be pretty and functional, I love that.
Absolutely. No, that's so smart. And tell me about the idea behind Create the Box.
Yeah,
I love this. It's so cool.
Create the Box is my motto and tagline in life. I think that we all want to think outside the box, but if you create it, you create your life, you create what you're about, then you can create the spaces that you live in also. It's such a fun way to be able to really live on purpose and, like I said, impact. I love impacting spaces.
I think that is so cool. Yeah, we do say, think outside the box, but if you've created the box, it can be as big or as unique as you want it to be.
Yes, very personal.
So cool. And you are so much more than just closets and doing that stuff. You actually have another business in this space.
I do.
Tell me about that, because it's so unique.
Yeah, so we started Hook and Hunt at the beginning of the pandemic, actually. We're at our 1-year anniversary this month.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's been such a fun company to create and do. So Hook and Hunt is a company a lot like Amazon, mini Amazon, mom and pop. Without the pop, it's just me.
I love it.
An amazing crew. But yeah, so we offer all high-end, or all different products, retail price, 50% off.
50% off the retail price.
So it's like the best kept secret in Arizona.
Yeah.
So everything is brand new. Everything is all kinds of things, anything you can think of. I mean, really think of a mini Amazon, and everything is just heavily discounted.
So how do people shop there?
So it's all online,
Yeah.
hookandhunt.com,
love
I
it.
know, and it's so great. I mean, everything is there, and we're always getting new inventory and always updating our site, and so it's fun for people. Once you shop with us once, you'll continue to shop with us.
You get hooked.
Yes, that's right.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, tell me your social media handles for both Hampton Design and Closets and Hook and Hunt.
Yes, so
we can all
Hampton
find you.
Design and Closets is our handle, and then shop Hook and Hunt.
Perfect. And
Yes.
the websites are?
hookandhunt.com and hamptondesignandclosets.com.
So easy.
Yes.
I love it. Wow, that is
Yes.
so cool. Well, thank you for telling me a little bit more about all the cool stuff that you do.
Thank you
and
so much for
congratulations.
having me. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
this is so great.
Yeah.
You guys absolutely have to go to Hook and Hunt and Hampton Design and Closet online on Instagram. Check out everything that they're doing. It's so cool. And Mary, again, thank you for having me
Yes,
today.
of course.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's Lexy Romano with Phx Finds. I am so excited to be out on the east side today. I am here in Tempe at Deli Jam, and I'm standing here with the president, Barrick. Barrick, thank you so much for having me today.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Absolutely. So Deli Jam is such a cool and unique concept. Tell me a little bit about you guys and kind of what sets you apart.
Yeah, so we're a breakfast and brunch spot down here in Tempe. We've been serving the Tempe area for about 10 years. We'll be coming up on our 10-year anniversary in August.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so famous for our breakfast items, obviously, but we have a pretty diverse menu, massive patio. We've done an expansion with the city just recently in the last few months. We're famous for our food, our environment. We're fast casual. We do online ordering, delivery, all the above.
I love it. So you guys have a bar here as well.
We do,
I see there
yes.
are cocktails
Yep,
happening.
yep.
I love it. So you can do what? Breakfast, cocktails, mimosas, all that good stuff?
Yeah, so we do mimosas. We do mimosa flights as well.
Nice.
A full array of Bloody Marys.
Awesome.
And other breakfast cocktails. We've got a pretty full bar back there.
I love it. I love it. And you said it's brunch food, but it's also lunch, right?
Yeah, so we do have a pretty awesome lunch menu too.
Nice.
People come in down here in Tempe. We've got a lot of office traffic, so we've got salads, hot sandwiches, cold sandwiches.
I love it.
And all of it's delicious. So.
Oh, it sounds delicious. But
Yeah.
you're really known for your brunch.
We are, yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's like your go-to, like your super popular brunch dishes?
Yeah, so we were actually voted the best waffles in Arizona by Food Network.
I love it. Well,
So we
congratulations
have-
for that.
Thank
That's
you,
amazing.
yeah. So we have original waffles, we do from scratch, and we also have red velvet waffles, which both of those surprisingly are gluten-free.
No way.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
blown away. That's amazing. That sounds awesome. So
And then
cool.
we also have our French toast dippers, which are something new we just added to the menu. But they're our fresh cut brioche cinnamon French toast sliced into dippers, and you get your choice of Fruity Pebbles, Oreos, Cinnamon Toast Crunch to dip with them.
This sounds like dessert.
Yeah, it pretty much
Amazing.
is.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, that sounds absolutely delicious. And I hear congratulations are in order because you guys are expanding.
We are, yeah. So we are in the process of expanding through franchising. So we have ownership opportunities to own your own Daily Jam and bring this extreme flavor to other parts of the country. So obviously Arizona's a focus, but Denver, Austin, Dallas, are all markets that we're in the process of bringing Daily Jam to.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, that's really, really cool. And that's really exciting. You guys could own your own Daily Jam and you could try some of those amazing French toast dippers. I think we should go try some right now.
Let's do it.
All
yeah.
right, sounds good. All right, you guys, everything looks amazing. We have their gorgeous salad because they do amazing lunch food. But I'm going to go in for some of these French toast dippers because this looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to get some of this fruity pebble dipping. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. That is absolutely incredible. So tasty. Everything looks beautiful. Everything tastes delicious. You guys absolutely have to come down to Daily Jam. Check out some of their brunch, some of their lunch, get a cocktail. And before you do that, check them out on Instagram at Eat Daily Jam or their website, mydailyjam.com. Bye guys. Hey everybody, it's Lexy Romano with Phx Finds. I am so excited to be out on the east side today, and I'm standing here with Tracy. She is the owner of Peacock Wine Bar. Tracy, thank you so much for having me in your space today.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Yeah, so this is such a gorgeous space. I absolutely love it. It's so cozy and friendly. You just walk in and you feel like you want to have a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how you guys got started.
So the lack of cozy friendliness in a wine bar was the main reason. We would find that if we went out to other states like San Francisco, Boston, New York, you can go to a wine bar, comfy couches, chairs, and they weren't like trying to get you to leave. They weren't kicking you out. Like
Right.
you could be there as long as you wanted.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't find anything here like that.
Sure.
So I thought, well, I need something different. I need something new, challenging, and what else would I do other than open up a wine bar? Because that's about the most challenging thing I could think of. So.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, I mean the restaurant industry is truly hard, I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
And then wine itself, because to be a wine bar, you really have to know about wines. And what's so special about you guys is you're not doing just kind of the run-of-the-mill, your typical wines. You guys have really unique and special wines. So tell me about that. Why did you want to do that?
Again, the lack of that. When I first started drinking wine, I drank Cabernet, Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio, your basic wines. And then I started going out, going to dinner at different places, and I would choose like the strangest name on the menu. Could never say it, never pronounce it correctly. Yeah, and that's just kind of how I got started. And so I was like, wow, there is this whole other world of wine out there
Yeah.
that's just as good or better than our everyday wines that we typically drink.
Yeah.
And so that was like a huge thing for me. I wanted to be able to have an extensive wine list with wines from all over the world, not just from California or, here in the States.
Sure.
So we have wines from as far away as Israel, South Africa.
So cool.
Yeah.
So I want to know about the name. Why Peacock? Where did that name come from?
I just love peacocks. I've always loved them. They're beautiful. They're even, they're just beautiful. Their colors are magnificent. And I just feel they're kind of like a no BS kind of bird.
Yes, I love it.
And it's my favorite bird, my favorite thing. So why not?
Absolutely.
Here we are.
I love the theme behind it, and I also love that you've taken the colors and you've really run with that in this space because it is so beautiful. The blues, the purples, it's beautiful in here. You really get that sense of that peacock vibe.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
Absolutely.
And then you guys are special too because not only do you have a wine membership, but you guys have this gorgeous outdoor space, this beautiful patio. So tell me a little bit about what it's like to be a member and then touch on your patio a little bit as well.
Perfect. So we have 2 clubs that you can sign up for.
Cool.
So we have one that's 2 bottles of wine or one that's 3 bottles. Ooh. And all of our wine club members get complimentary wine tastings. So anytime we're holding a wine tasting here at the Peacock, they get to come and bring a friend and drink complimentary. or try taste complimentary.
Taste complimentary, and you
Yeah.
can bring a friend. That's great.
Yeah. We also do 15% off of every purchase, so it doesn't matter if you're buying for here or to go.
Great.
15% off, and then we also extend some exclusive wine offers that we may get to our wine club members,
Wow.
and just all kinds of fun little things. We're also going to start a yearly wine club member party this year, so.
Nice.
towards
I
the
love
end
it.
of the
Now
year,
that we're
so.
getting back into some
Yeah.
in-person things, people are feeling more comfortable, and yeah, and then if you aren't comfortable, you do still have the outside patio where people
Yes,
can sit. That's
absolutely.
great.
Yeah, we just did the out patio when we reopened in September.
Okay.
After being closed, but yeah, we're really excited to have the patio, and then we were also approved to allow dogs on our patio as well.
Love that. That's so great. What's better than having a glass of wine with your furry friend with you? I love that so much. So this is great. I absolutely love the wine club benefits. It's so cool. You guys are such a cozy, comfy spot. Like you said, come, stay as long as you want, have some wine, hang out.
Yep.
But while we're speaking about it, should we try a wine?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's do it. Let's try something.
All
All right. Okay, so I'm so excited because I am such a wine lover. So Tracy, tell me what we have here.
So you will be trying our Montepulciano,
Beautiful.
and then I will be trying our Shiraz.
Ooh, love it. All right. So do we do the like wine swirl thing? Is that still how you do this?
Yep, that's still how you do it.
I love it. I
The
dig
wine
it.
swirl.
All right. Well, cheers
it.
to you. Congratulations
Thank
on all
you.
your success. I'm going to give this guy a try. Oh, that's great.
Isn't it?
Oh,
That one is so smooth.
This is delicious. Wow, it is very smooth. Yeah, it's not too tanniny on the tongue, but just a little bit. I feel like this would pair really nicely with like some food, like something like cheesy or a
Yeah.
burrata or something like that. Ooh, it's delicious just on its own though. So before we go, tell me where everybody can find you. Give me your social media handles, your website, all that good stuff.
Website is peacockwinebar.com, and Facebook, Instagram, the same, Peacock Wine Bar. So you just put that in, you should be able to find us right away.
Nice and easy. I love it. And then what are your cross streets out here?
Gilbert and Baseline. So we're on the southeast corner.
Nice, nice and easy. Well, you guys absolutely have to come down here. Give this one a try because this is delicious. Tracy, thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. Cheers. Hey guys, it's Lexy Romano with Phx Finds. I'm here in the heart of Phoenix today, checking out one of everyone's favorite local spots, Miracle Mile Deli. I'm gonna go chat with the owner and hear about how they got their start. So I'm here with Josh Garcia, he's the owner, and we're gonna chat a little bit about Miracle Mile. Josh, thank you so much for having me today.
Thanks for coming by. We appreciate it.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about you guys and kind of how you got your start and kind of what you guys do.
Yeah, so we were established here in 1949. My grandfather moved here from Brooklyn, New York in 1949, and he first started out in Tucson, couldn't find any work in Tucson, came back up north to Phoenix, kind of looked around for work for a little while, didn't really find what he was looking for, so he found a restaurant on the corner of 16th Street in McDowell, and went in, talked to the owner, said, you know, I want to buy your restaurant, and a few minutes later, a handshake, and I'm sure some food they shared, and he had a restaurant.
I love it.
Yeah, so the name Miracle Mile actually derives from the strip of land from 16th Street to 24th Street along McDowell in the
Okay.
40s and 50s became known as the Miracle Mile because east of 16th Street along McDowell Road was dirt road. So that's kind of where the borderline of Phoenix stops. So it ended up becoming very commercialized and developed and became known as the Miracle Mile. So that's where our name originates from. But we've been able to serve the valley here for 72 years, 7 decades. So we've been very fortunate to be able to be a part of the valley's history and become a dining institution here in Phoenix.
So you guys have been here for 7 decades.
Yeah, it's been an incredible journey for us.
Wow. So when your grandfather came over, he came from New York.
Yep.
Did he bring all those recipes from Brooklyn, New York?
So my grandfather started in the restaurant industry when he was 10 years old. He started working at 10 years old. So he's got a lot. He had a lot of cooking background, baking background. So he brought a lot of the East Coast delicacies, the stuffed cabbage, the New York hot dog. I mean, when he moved here, the hot dog that was here was a bright red color. It was called a Red Hot. It wasn't called a Frankfurter or a hot dog. So he brought the New York hot dog to Phoenix. So, you know, it was very cool to see kind of how tastes have evolved over the generations and over the last 7 decades. So, yeah, he brought a lot of those things, the pastrami, the corned beef, all of that stuff to the Valley of the Sun. So it's been a really cool thing to see kind of how families in different generations of the same family have become, you know, a part of our history as well, and how everybody that has become a familiar customer here has their own Miracle Mile story.
I love that. And so you grew up here, your parents were here as well. So like, what is it you think that makes you guys stay in the Valley and stay such a favorite?
Well, that's a great question. I think, you know, a lot of it has to do with our quality of product, our consistency, and our service. Those are 3 simple concepts that I think a lot of dining establishments need to have, and a lot of businesses need to have in order to create that longevity for themselves. If they don't have it, then it's something that, you know, maybe they're going to stick around for a few years and maybe kind of fade out. But I think that those 3 things are key to our success long term, and, you know, not only in the past but also going forward in the future.
Absolutely. Oh, I love that. And you guys obviously have those 3 things because you're such an institution. People love you guys. But for those people out there who maybe haven't been here, if it's their first time, what's like your go-to? You're like, you have to try this dish. What's that one thing?
That's a great question. We just had a customer come in that had never been into Miracle Mile. She says, what do I have?
Yeah.
So I recommended the straw. That's been our #1 seller for 72 years. It's hot pastrami, hot sauerkraut, melted Swiss cheese. I told her to get it on an onion roll with some French fries and a kosher dill pickle. You're not going to go wrong. It's something you're going to crave. It's something you're going to want so often once you have it. It's just mouth-watering, and you enjoy every bite. It's literally like heaven on a plate.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like it. Like, my mouth is literally watering. I think we need to try one of those.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. All right, you guys, so Josh said to go with the straw sandwich. So I got it right here. I'm gonna give it a try. So we got hot pastrami, sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, all on a beautiful onion roll. So I'm gonna give this guy a try. Oh my gosh, that is so good. You definitely get that hot sauerkraut on that first bite. Oh my gosh, but the pastrami is juicy and tender. And then that onion roll is soft but kind of crunchy on the top. So good, you guys. And of course, you have to finish it off with some French fries. Be sure to come down here to Miracle Mile. Give this guy a try. Cheers. Hey guys, it's Lexy Romano with Phx Finds. I am so excited to be in Scottsdale today because you guessed it, I'm checking out the Brandts showroom. Let's go inside and see everything they have to offer. Come on. Welcome to Brandts Interiors, a staple in the Valley since 1947. Here at Brandts, they specialize in fabrics, everything from wall coverings to trims and window coverings. They also offer Hunter Douglas designs for all your blinds and shade needs. With a workroom and a showroom here on the premises, you can pretty much find anything you could possibly need when it comes to home furnishings. Recently, Brandts has added a home decor aspect to their brand, featuring an amazing curated collection for your home. These home decor selections are available in-store and online. It's so easy to work with them. Check them out online at brandtsinteriors.com or brandtshomedecor.com. Or you can come down to their conveniently located showroom right here on Cactus and Tatum. You guys, this place is so amazing. You absolutely have to come down to Brandts. Check it out. They have everything you could possibly need for your home. You will not be sorry you did.
Be sure to check out Brandts home decor items at Cave Creek Beauty Bar's first ever Makers Market on Saturday, May 15th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. This new beauty bar in Cave Creek still has stylish chairs available for lease, plus a large, spacious suite. Learn more about Cave Creek Beauty Bar on their Insta at Cave Creek Beauty Bar.
Hey guys, it's Lexy Romano with Phx Finds. I am so excited to be chatting with my favorite dentist in the Valley, Dr. Matthew Harmon. Thank you so much for having us
So glad
today.
you're back.
Oh my gosh, well I love chatting with you and I love getting to hear what you guys are doing because you're in the middle of a super special event today.
It's a big day today.
Tell me about your Smile Test Drive.
So it's a procedure where we just paint on some material that looks like a tooth shade. It hardens, So it's as hard as your teeth. I can polish it back, I can shape it, I can make it look really pretty, and then it'll just come off later that day. So you can wear it for a day, show your friends, take a bunch of selfies, do some April Fool's jokes, and
I
then
love
it comes right off. Yeah.
That is incredible. So it literally is a test drive for what your new smile would look like.
It is.
So for those people who are considering veneers, like you were saying,
Yeah.
it's a big change,
It's a
it's
big
an
change.
investment, all of those things.
It's a commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that entail? Tell me a little bit about, for someone who's maybe thinking about veneers.
Yeah.
What's the process like? How do you decide to do that? Like pricing, kind of lay out some of those things for me.
Once we've done the test drive and you like it, well, first of all, you're gonna love it.
Absolutely, I believe it.
And then we sit you down and we actually spend a few hours preparing your teeth. We have to make some room for the porcelain.
Got it.
So we're gonna replace some of your natural tooth structure
Okay.
with porcelain.
Got it. Yeah.
And we spend a day doing that for about 2 hours.
Okay.
We put you in some temporaries, and at that point, then I can really start to dial in what the veneers are gonna really look like. I personally design digitally, create and make each veneer by hand in my office. And I want them to look like they fit you. I want them to fit your face. I want them to fit your complexion. And there's so many different things, and there's so much science involved in understanding how they should look. And that's why we do a test drive.
Yeah.
That's why we dial in the look with the temporaries before we do the finals.
Right.
And then even when the finals are finished, after I take off the temporaries and I deliver the final veneers, I still can make some adjustments.
So talk a little bit about cost, because I know that is a big question for a lot of people.
It depends on how many you do. The more you do, the cheaper we can make it, the more cost effective we can make it.
I love it. Yeah.
So if you do 4, my fees are $1,500 per tooth. If
Yeah.
you do 6 or more, it comes down to $1,300 per tooth.
There you go.
And it's because I do the work myself in my office. I don't work with an outside laboratory. So
Right.
that's how I can pass on some of that cost, where we're talking 2,000 to the higher end. That's where they're using a lot of that cost, is for the
see.
laboratories to make the veneers.
Gotcha. And the more that you do, the more uniform and cohesive your smile's gonna look anyways.
Right. Some people need 2, and that's all they need.
Sure.
Some people need 20. 10 up here, 10 down here, to make them all look cohesive and
yeah.
to fit and match.
Absolutely.
And for me, most of the cases I do are a variation of somewhere in between those.
But no matter what, they are gonna have specially designed, hand-designed veneers that are specific to them, that are gonna make them look
Yeah.
the best they possibly can.
And when we say hand designed, I use you to help me guide you what you want.
Yes.
If there's like, oh, I don't like the length of this, or this tooth is too pointy, or this, I guarantee you I've already thought of that.
Sure.
But I want to make sure you understand what you're really looking for.
Yeah.
And so we work together, and that's what I want to come across with, is telling people this is what I want for you to know what you want for you.
Yeah. No, I love that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know, I think that's great. So tell people where, if they want to do a smile test drive, how do they sign up for one of those? How do they get to you to get that smile test drive going?
The best place, I have a website,
Okay.
thevillagedentalcenter.com.
Nice and easy. I love it.
But the best place to find me and most of the work that I do is on Instagram,
Great.
at Dr. Matthew Harmon. I'm the
Super easy.
West Phoenix cosmetic dentist.
Best place is Instagram.
Yes.
Check out his Instagram at Dr. Matthew Harmon.
You got it.
I love it. Thank you, Dr. Harmon,
You're
for having us.
welcome.
Bye,
Absolutely.
guys.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Phx Finds Show.